Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to another video. Thank you guys. I hope you are well. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm coming to you at, what is it, like 11:30 almost at night here in Chicago time. But I'm woke and I've had like a good nap. Like I've been asleep all day, y'all. But I had me a good nap. And I'm ready to put in a little work. I wanted to get this video out because, you know, the holidays are coming up. And we definitely want to be fly. Even though we're not far wrong. Some of us going to go visit people or vice versa. Some people might visit us. But 9 times out of 10, we're going to be in our living room. It's not probably going to be too many places open. I know not here in Chicago. But it may not be many places open anywhere. And so I just want to come to you guys. I done drank most of my wine. I just want to come to you guys just to give you some foundations of products. Like for instance, I know when I first started doing makeup, I started broke. So I'm still broke. You know, like it's not the same broke, don't get me wrong, but I'm definitely not where I want to be money-wise, you know. But as we get older, we try to reach our goals and things of that nature. But I know a lot of my beginners, a lot of people who not ready to invest, you don't even have to be broke. You could just think some things are outrageously priced and you're like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Why like buying a primer that costs $48? Why like buying a setting, you know, it's so many. Why not like buying a lipstick that costs $24, $34, $40? Like, do I look like I'm going to give y'all some good ranges of drugstore products that can really get you where you need to go. And you can still have like a nice, flawless, beautiful look, you know. So I'm going to do a series. And I want to have it out every Monday. Every Monday and maybe Wednesday. Make Monday this part, make Wednesday this part, so that you guys can definitely start looking into it earlier. So when, you know, it's Christmas and New Year's Eve come, you can have some things to work with. So I want to be able to bring you guys that and help you, you know, look for some great drugstore products that gonna get you where you need to be. Okay? And we're gonna move our way up to Sephora because we're gonna start y'all. I'm gonna start y'all in Ulta. We're gonna start off in Ulta. We're gonna start off in CVS. We're gonna start off in Walmart. We're gonna start off in drugstore range prices. And then we're gonna move it on up like the Jeffersons to Sephora, baby. Because you know what? You can buy 4 things from Sephora. And they could be trial or minis. You be looking like $100. Where? $100? Where? For 4 things, $100. So every 100. 10. Why? Sephora, why? No. Products, why? Why y'all that high? What y'all do that's so special? Trust me, I've been there. When I first started shopping at Sephora, I was like, bitch, you gonna have to get you a second job just for Sephora. Cause this ain't gonna work. This not gonna work right here. This right here is making me feel like a broke stepsister. This right here is making me feel like I need to get my this right here is making me feel like I need to get all my priorities straight just to pay for some makeup. Like, seriously. But yeah, we gonna move on up to that. But I'm gonna do a drugstore series and it's gonna be broken down into face, lips, eyes, and I'm gonna do setting stuff like setting sprays, setting powders, and I may do I may add it into here or give like a little bonus and tell you what else to get, but I may add it in here or whatever. But you know, skincare wise, so since we're starting with face, I'll start off with skincare. I think that that's the #1 thing. Don't think that everything that I name could be for you, but I just want to give y'all some things. So number one, you always want to start off with a clean face. We know this. Do we always do it? No. I came in from work sometimes, you know, you just touch your makeup up. But 9 times out of 10, you know, if you're going somewhere, you got time, we not touching up nothing. We starting over with a clean, fresh canvas. Or like, not even coming in from work. I say more so like when you at your job and somebody throwing a party or a get together, or they want you to meet for drinks, you just trying to go in the bathroom and touch up the makeup that you already had on. You don't got time or have the time to run to the bathroom, wash all that off, and redo the process. Makeup usually is 30 minutes to an hour. Now, some people that can get out with that 5-minute face, that 15 to 15 minute face, that's great. I ain't one of them people. I haven't perfected that. That ain't what my skin like. That ain't for me. I need my 30-minute beat. That's my usual. I can do it in 20 depending on what I'm doing. But that's me. So, some of the things I'm going to name are, I'm going to start off with cleanser. I think Hydro Boost by Neutrogena is a great cleanser. I think that it can take off all the makeup on your face. It don't leave your skin feeling stripped. It's hydrating. And I have oily skin and I can use it, and it does not make me look oily or anything. It has the right amount of balance for my skin, and I appreciate it. I love Simple, the regular cleanser. It's another cleanser. It doesn't say that it's for all skin types. You can use it. I think it's amazing. I really do. I think that cleanser is like one of the softest cleansers that removes so much dirt. Another cleanser that I really like is with the brand Derma E. Now, Derma E can be found at Ulta. You can find it on Amazon too. I don't really see it in too many drugstores. I think Target has had it once before. And maybe Walmart may carry a couple of products, but I think you can find them more online than in store. So I usually get mine off of Amazon or Ulta. But Derma E has a great exfoliating cleanser that's like every day, because it is so fine, and it is so, what's the word that I'm looking for? It's very, very soft. It doesn't leave your skin feeling tough or like you bruising your face. None of that. Like the minerals, the little deposits that they use, the beads to gently exfoliate, it is so gentle. So you can use it every day. And I also like it's a acne cleanser they have, and a hyaluronic acid cleanser that they have. Those are amazing. Another cleanser that I think is a great cleanser is, you could find this, I think, more so at Ulta than anywhere else. But it's called My Best Cleanser, I think it's called. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put the link, and I'm gonna put the look of the cleanser on the side. Either one of these sides, you guys can see it. When I say that cleanser take off makeup better than a wipe, better than almost oil cleansing. That is a great cleanser, and they have different ones, so you can look into which one will help, you know, with your skin. But I'm going to put the picture up of the one that I use and love. Also, just like I mentioned, oil cleansing. You could take almond oil, grape seed oil, olive oil, whatever oil that works for your coconut oil, all those oils that work for your skin. You can lather that on your face, especially like when you have a face full of makeup, to start the process, and then go in with your cleanser. Now, let's go to moisturizers. For moisturizers, let me get y'all back. Toners, duh. So I use 3 different toners. One toner that I like for sure is, I like to use the Dickinson's Witch Hazel. My skin has gotten a lot better, so I'm able to use it. It used to break me out. It doesn't break me out anymore. Hallelujah. just regular witch hazel. Like, that's how sensitive my skin is. Regular witch hazel breaks me out, or used to break me out, but I haven't had that. What else? The other toner, I like Neutrogena acne free toner. I'm gonna put a picture up so you guys can see what I'm saying, because I know they probably have more than one, but it's like a rapid, it's called Rapid. It's like a 2-in-1 toner. It's amazing. I've had some acne. It really does help. Now, it will sting a little bit when you first use it, but once your skin get used to it, you don't have to worry about that as much. And then my third toner that I like it's this toner by Pixie, and it's called the, hold on y'all, the Glow Tonic. I like this. I think that's amazing. I really do. A lot of people don't really talk about it as much as they used to, and I tried it on my own, and I like to use it before makeup, or I like to use it on the day when I'm going outside with no makeup and my skin is already looking bum. Baby, when I tell you, it ain't nothing that toner don't. It give you that little shine, not that oily shine that look like people cooking grease on your face. No, I know about that shine personally, but it gives you this pretty nice glow. And with like your moisturizer, if you want to just put on a regular nice little primer, you good to go. You won't got to worry about nothing with that. So yeah, that toner is good too. Let's move to moisturizers. Now, we all know usually it's a 3-step. When it comes down to moisturizers, my favorite one of all is Neutrogena. I use the oil-free moisturizer, whether it's the SPF one or no SPF. I prefer SPF, and their SPF does not leave you gray, because I know it's something that will leave your face looking kind of grayish. That's what SPF does to our skin. It kind of throws us off when it comes down to putting on our foundation, but not that one. Not for me. I've never had that problem. Another moisturizer that I like to use, I think the Neutrogena Hydro Boost is a good one. I think that it leaves your skin, like, to me, any skin type can use it, because I'm oily. And it may say hydrating or Hydro Boost, but it is a balance for everyone's skin. I absolutely love it. And that's an important step. Like, moisturizer is important. Even when you are doing other people's makeup, you have to moisturize their skin. Because to put all this product, these powders, this primers, this and that, and you don't have any type of moisture, you gonna be looking crazy. I don't care what type of skin you got. I don't care if you got the smoothest skin in the world, the most normal skin in the world. You have to apply some moisture to your skin to give it a balance with the products that you're going to be using. Another one, y'all, is e.l.f. e.l.f. has a what is it that they have on here? A hydrating moisturizer. Is hydrating, and then they have a holy hydration. Either one of those can be used too, and they're very nice and soft. I really can say that I've tried the hydrating, and I've had like a sample given to me of the holy hydration, and it's really good. I also would say, if you are the type of person that you feel as though you can use like a oil, coconut oil, almond oil, grapeseed oil, and it does nothing to you, by all means, hydrate your skin the way that you know how. That works for you, because you don't want to disrupt, your skin barriers. But these are some of the drugstore moisturizers that I feel are good for both skin types, normal and sensitive and oily. Like, I'm sensitive oily, so I've used these and I can really appreciate them. Now we're going to step into makeup. Now, one thing about makeup is makeup is a beautiful concept, but when you're doing it yourself and you don't know what you're doing, it can be a nightmare. It can be ugly to you. You'll be walking around like, what is this? Like, what do I have on my face? So we're going to get you to primers. Now, some of the great, I think, in my opinion, it could be other people who hate these primers, but for my skin type, for the skin that I have, for things that my skin go through, the primers that I love is, I love F Jelly Primer. Y'all, it used to be at Ulta, but you can order it off of f.com, and you can order it off of Amazon. They may be taxing a little bit on Amazon. Like right now, if you go order it, every holiday F has a sale. Whether it's 50, 40, 30% off, like they're always having something, so you can stock up. When I tell you that primer, it's very similar to a primer that I'm going to tell y'all in a more high-end series called Milk Hydro Grip. It has that same type of gripping effect. It's very wet, and when you put it on, you probably be like, what is this? But it's cooling at the same time, and once you rub it in, it feels good on your skin, and your makeup goes on really well. Now, I use that in a combination with, I'm the type of person that I will prime in 3 different ways because I have a certain type of skin. So that primer is to help keep my makeup on. Then you have another F primer. Now the F Poreless Putty Primer is amazing. People compare it to Tasha Silk Canvas Primer. That's another high-end primer. We'll get into that in the high-end Sephora video. But I think that primer is beautiful. It does help with your pores. It does help eliminate certain things, and you do put it in your skin and you push it. Like, that's the thing with makeup too. Make sure when you're putting it on, you're pushing it in your skin, because it's just to sit on top of your skin is one thing, but to push it in there to get the better effect. I love that primer. I also may use Elf. I know y'all like, dang, she's using a lot of F. Like, what the F? But another primer that I could say is I use F Mattifying Primer, and it looks like the Poreless Primer Putty. It's in a jar too. It's really nice. I like that as well. Now, another primer that I think that people may not know about is the Can't Stop Won't Stop Primer. But I think that's more so for, it's 2 ways you can wear it. Number 1, if you're oily like me, you wear that primer with a matte foundation because you're trying to stay matte. But if you got dry skin, that primer can only be used with a more hydrating foundation for you. I feel like it's a great primer. It holds your makeup. Oh, when I tell you make you matte, it make you matte. You be matte. There's no oil coming through. It ain't saying hello at all. So you guys that are dry, you can usually use that with a more hydrating foundation. Because once you put that with a matte foundation, yeah, it's not really going to probably work out the best unless you moisturize your skin to a T. I say that. But it all depends on, you and your skin. Everything is trial and error with makeup. Makeup is not a one, all for one, be all, need all. No, it's makeup got different tricks and techniques. Makeup, you can love one foundation for a month, put that foundation on the next one, be like, what is this? Like, makeup is really tricky, but it's fun because it makes you expand your particular love for it or need for it to see how far you can go. Like, it makes you use your imagination. It makes you take different type of what can I say, you push the limits. I know I push the limits with my eyeshadow and my lipstick. The only color I really want is blue. I'm gonna try to come up on a green mood and do a green lippy one day. But I love makeup. I think makeup is one of the most influential things that can make you feel like you're on top of the world or make you feel like, hey, get this off my face. But I just feel like it pushes you to a limit. It really makes you be like, I want to wear this. I have to do this. I want to try this. Like, you would see somebody else, I want to wear that. With my clothes, I'm very plain, but not my makeup. But That primer, I really think, you guys, that's more dry should stick to a hydrating foundation when using it. Let me see what else. What's another primer that I may have on here? Maybelline. Maybelline has this master series that I like. I don't know if anybody else really talk about it anymore. I think it's been out since like 2018, 2000, and the end of 2017, 2018, something like that. But I always get the smooth and hydrating one. I know you like how, because it works for me. They also have a smooth blur. I haven't tried those yet. I'm going to give those a try. The Masterclass, I think or the Master Series, whatever it's called, I know it's Master. They really, really put some thought between it. And I love Maybelline products. I think Maybelline, L'Oreal, I love me some CoverGirl. I really think that those products are really groundbreaking for, you know, drugstore products. Yeah, I think that's it. That's pretty much the products for the primers. Now, let's get to the foundations. Now, when it comes down to foundation, I'm going to list more matte foundations. And some of them are going to be matte, but I feel like if you have dry skin, you can use them. They're not going to totally match you out. The first one is, I think this is my favorite. I don't think nothing compares to this foundation to me. And it comes down to longevity, no transferring, because that's in itself. Can't Stop, Won't Stop by NYX. Y'all, when they said Can't Stop, Won't Stop, my first thought when I heard that was, it's the record. You know, I thought about music. Can't Stop, Won't Stop is an amazing foundation. It barely transfers. It settles down in your skin so effortlessly. It's full coverage. The colors are on point for a lot of them. You may have to do like trial and error because our skin changes and our undertones and all that. But once you get your perfect match, once you know how to contour, once you know, like different things of that nature, once you get those things down packed, you got it. You got it. It's not nothing nobody can tell you. You got it. That is my favorite foundation. I think that foundation is amazing. It's between, if you go on Amazon, they have them for like $7.99 to like 10 something. Ulta gonna give you $14.99. You might buy one, get one half off. That's it. Target, Walmart, you pretty much gonna pay your $14.99. Walmart gonna hit you with the $14.98. Gas 1 cent. But whatever. But a $15 foundation that I tell y'all is unbelievable. It just makes makeup go to the next level. I love it with my whole heart. I love Can't Stop, Won't Stop. The next one I think will be more so for my girls that are dry to normal or combination. I don't wear this foundation, not this one, but I think it's better than their matte foundation. It's the Black Opal Stick Foundation. Still to this day, Black Opal is killing the game. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how nobody feel. They is doing a thing with those sticks. That makeup, it is beautiful. It has a flawless finish. You do have to set it. You really do have to set it because it is very like transferable. I feel like it's more for, like I said, the dry skin types combination, but it's very hard for me to wear that because it's like, it just make me like an oil slick. No matter how much I prime, no matter how much I set, it still looks very wet on me. So I don't use it, but when I do other people makeup, I love it. I think it's great as a contouring stick. It's great as a foundation. You can use some colors as a concealer because it's so thick and rich. So yeah, Black Opal Stick Foundation, I absolutely love it. Another foundation that I think is my number 2 is Maybelline Super Stay. I go in between the colors Truffle and Mocha. Those are the two colors that I go in between. When I tell you that's another foundation that don't really transfer on your skin and it doesn't leave you. I feel like people that's dry can wear, because I've put it on dry people's skin, but that's again when it comes in when you have to have a hydrating primer. And people that's definitely oily can wear it in combination, but you have to know how to prime skin to do that. But that's more of a matte foundation. When I tell y'all, that foundation makes me feel like $1,000,000. Like, it has such a beautiful finish as well, and it doesn't leave you feeling like that dry, suck the life out of your skin feeling. Like some matte foundations make you feel that way, and I don't feel like that with that one at all. Another one would be that I think is nice, and it's the starter, and that's how we got Maybelline Superstay. It's Maybelline Fit Me. Fit Me still bad. Fit Me still Mike Jacks. Fit Me still come through. Fit Me still show you. Like, without Fit Me, there's no Superstay. So Fit Me started the game. Know that. Fit Me is the reason why Superstay can say I'm here. Fit Me foundation is amazing. For matte, the matte one. I've never had the Fit Me that's for dry skin. But that blue top, that blue writing on that black top, baby. Fit Me is amazing. It still hold a lot. It's heavy. It still do what it's supposed to do. It's still, and let's not mention them powder, the Fit Me powder. That mixture together, amazing. So you definitely have to understand that, you know, with a lot of good foundations come good powders that they will create with it. That Fit Me powder gets you right with that Fit Me foundation. So Fit Me. And then I have, you guys, Juvia's Place. Juvia's Place has come so far. Like, starting off with the best eyeshadow for us melanated women that we needed, and not that ashy, chalky type of, no, this eyeshadow lays, you know. But Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation is amazing. It has the most, as much as I love NYX, as much as I love Superstay, something about Juvia's finish makes you look like you airbrushed. Like, those make you look like your skin is pretty. Don't get me wrong, and you out here flawless. Like, that show. You have airbrushed beautiful skin, and Juvia's Place can be used, even though it may say that it's more matte. I've used it on drier skin. Like I said, it's all in how you prime your skin. You have to balance. Everything with makeup is also a balance. Whatever you use here, you can substitute this with this. If I'm going to use a hydrating foundation, but I know I'm oily, I'm going to use the most mattest primer you get on the market. So yes, that foundation in itself is beautiful. I haven't used the stick formula. That'll be something that I'm gonna try to get and review for you guys that's like new to makeup, or never used it and you're not new, but you want to know more about it, which one is better. I'm going to get that foundation and use it and see how it works. Cause I've never been like a stick makeup person. I'm more of the put it in a tube and we rocking. But like stick foundation never really worked for me. But I'm going to try Juvia's. But yes, Juvia's I Am Magic. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. What's another one? I think, okay, some people not going to feel me. It didn't work for me. A lot of people love, hold on y'all, this 24-hour fresh wear infallible L'Oreal. I don't love this for me. I've used it a time or two on other people and it's beautiful on them. But for me, I can't find my right color. Not only can I not find my right color, it just still be oily on me. And I don't know. I thought it was supposed to be more of a mattifying foundation, but on me, it's not matte enough. Y'all know espresso is supposed to be one of the darkest colors when it come down to foundation. But like I said, everybody love this foundation. I've seen people rave about it. I don't know about this. I haven't found my right color, as and I just feel like I still look kind of oily. Like I look overly made up when I wear this. I don't know. Maybe I'm too heavy-handed for this foundation. But let me tell you what I do know. When it comes down to L'Oreal, it's only one foundation that I trust. And it can mix with any foundation to give you fuller coverage. True Match. True Match is my holy grail. True Match is what I started off with when I first was doing makeup. When makeup really started trying to like evolve, it started with L'Oreal. I don't care what nobody say about thank you for Maybelline, thank you for this person. True Match started off with L'Oreal when they had people like Jennifer Lopez and they had other women. I don't know if Halle Berry was one of their people too, but True Match foundation, they gave you three. They gave you cool, warm, and they gave you neutral. And then they gave you a matching powder. So I don't think nobody knows how True Match started the game, if you ask me. True Match came in and everybody else started following behind. But it took years. Like I was wearing True Match when I got out of college. That was like 2005, 2006. I was wearing True Match foundation. And it was the only one that had red undertones in it. Because that's how my skin is. I'm more neutral and red now. Like I bounce back and forth. I don't know what that's about. But it was the only one that had true, and it would tell you for skins with red undertones. And it was no lie. It was my True Match. I used to get C8. Then I guess I got darker, had to start using C9. But then I started getting like CN and be more neutral. But True Match foundation, that's my foundation. I love that foundation. Now, the last one that I can mention, because there's so many drugstore foundations that I know people probably love. But I think e.l.f. Flawless Foundation, her $6, $8 foundation. When you talking about bring forth a word, that foundation is kind of, to me, the finish kind of reminds me of a Juvia's. Meaning like, I need full coverage makeup. And it's like more medium. It doesn't let you really build it up. You will have to, if you have a need for full coverage, you may need to mix it with another foundation, which it mixes with foundation just fine. But when I tell you, it gives you the most prettiest airbrush look, even through your flaws. Like I know I have a lot of flaws. And I love this foundation. It still make you feel pretty. Now, some of it still come across a little reddish. That's why I do mix it with certain things that may be a little more on the darker side. But I get the color Sienna, and Sienna works for me, and I know how to, contour and all that, so it helps it. But that foundation to me is amazing. I absolutely love it. I think that for $6 to $8, and you set it and you prime it right, you're gonna be at least wearing that for 4 to 6 hours. Like if you just want to run errands and you want to be cute, that's a foundation. That's not, to me, an all-night foundation that you go on a party or, you at a banquet or it's December 31st and we went stuck in the house bored. Nah. But that foundation, child, e.l.f. is one of the first drugstore products that I started using. When everybody was on that e.l.f. wave and e.l.f. was coming through with all type of things, I was on that wave with you, e.l.f. I'm still on it. I'm riding. Man, e.l.f. I be swag surfing with e.l.f. y'all. No lie. Guys, let me go to concealers. I have 3 concealers that I think can work with anybody's skin tone. Complexion, skin type. I think you can usually find your niche in these particular. Number 1, on my book, it should be said in my book, not on my book. Sorry, y'all. In my book, e.l.f. I told y'all gonna be like, what the F? Elf has two concealers. They have a camo, which is the matte one that dries fast, and they have a hydrating. I've used both. They both are impeccable. They both are thick. They have great finishes, and they are only $6 to $8. You can find them at Walmart, Target, Elf website, definitely Ulta. Like I said, Ulta can be a one-stop shop depending on what neighborhood you go to and what neighborhood like has your color. Because we know, or online shopping. Baby, let me tell you, I'm an online shopper, and if this ain't the year online shopping, I don't know what is, but online shopping, honey, one-stop shop. Say it with me. One-stop shop. Everything. But yes. That is the number one concealer to me. My strong number two. When I say it's so strong, like let's say F is a 9.5. L'Oreal Infallible is a 9.4.5. Like that's how close they is. That's how close they is. Not say they blend out even beautifully. Like I don't even know. Like they could be a tie. But I know I'll reach for the F just a little bit more than I reach for the L'Oreal. But oh my God, L'Oreal Infallible Concealer it's amazing. It's just it's something special about that concealer. And they're two totally different concealers. Like they don't remind me of each other. But whatever look you going for, baby, they give it to you. They give it to you. So you cannot go wrong with it. My third one, it's holy. It's like the holiest of the holiest when I say this, because this is the originator of you trying to bake on budget. You trying to highlight up under your eye, your nose, your cupid's bow on budget. You know that Kim Kardashian started up. LA girl. LA girl keep going up in price. They just switched out their colors a little bit, because some colors are darker than they was when I first started wearing it. LA girl was so good back in the day with matching you that people could just walk around and wear their concealer as a foundation. If you got that type of skin, baby, you could pull that off. That was people's foundation. They hit you with the boop, bop, bam, get 3 colors. Maybe try to make it like they a little darker right here. You know where you got your marker, you know, where you have your different type of colors, your discoloration in your skin. That's how raw they was back in the day. People would do that, then put a powder on and be done. So that's number 3. Number 4 to me, I have to give you this one because I think it deserves a round of applause. Maybelline Fit Me. Maybelline Fit Me, and it's amazing. I think it does a great job for what it does. Like, it's thick too. It's not as thick as L'Oreal or Elf. It kind of got more of that consistency of an LA girl. But LA girl might get it back just a notch of thickness. And I want to add this. Black Radiance concealers are great for under your eyes and highlighting. They are very thick. They do not leave your under eyes caked up, or even like, what's the word I'm looking for? Creasing. I love them. They may start off a little hard. You got to rub it on your hand just a little bit to warm it up. But after you do that, baby, you in business. So those are my drugstore concealers. Now, Black Opal is not usually found at Ulta. Those are the concealers that I like. That Black Radiance concealer in the black tube. And you get 3 shades. They only give you like a fair, a medium, and a dark. Baby, that medium, it works wonders. Trust not believe. I know. So, let's think. Now we're going to get you guys to setting powders and setting sprays. So, I'm sorry, y'all. That ice was good. I didn't expect for the ice to come with the drink, but I guess it did. Now, this is the number one rule of makeup when it comes down to applying anything on your face. Whatever you put on your face that's a liquid, you set it with a powder. No matter what it is. If you contouring with a cream contour, you set it with a powder. If you're putting a highlight under your eye that's a liquid highlight, set it with a powder. The only thing that really don't follow that rule, because you usually can't find the same shade or some close, is when you have blush. But you can use cream blush and you can use matte blushes. So they come in both. But yeah, the main thing is whatever you use as a cream, you set it with a liquid, cream, whatever, you set it with a powder. So let's get into these setting powders. Okay. When it comes to drugstore, the first setting powder that I think is still one of the, they have two, because see, a setting powder and a finishing powder are totally different. A setting powder is going to set your makeup. A finishing powder really is finishing the job of what you've done. Like, it's more like it gives you more that, to me, that airbrush look, but it's not really setting it. It's just a powder. Like most powders do or are used to try to set makeup, but a finishing powder is what it is. It just finishes off the look. It's not really setting your makeup in place. Now, I'm going to name a couple of finishing powders that I like, and I'm going to name some setting powders. Setting powder, number one. I feel Black Opal has great setting powders. They have nice setting powders that, you know, and some of them say finishing powders too. So you have to look at them, because you will see setting and then you will see finishing. But either one is great. Either one you can use. You could definitely use that the up under your eye highlight. The what's it called? The contour. I think they have 5 shades. You will have like fair, medium, deep, dark, deep, stuff like that. And you can usually find that at Walmart. You can also find on Black Opal website. You're not, like I said, you're not going to find Black Opal products in Ulta. So you have to go to Walgreens, Walmart, Target. Target has some Black Opal. It might depend on your neighborhood with Target too, but they usually have Black Opal. What else? Milani got a setting powder out of this world. As I know, they only have 2 colors that I've seen, and that is like a medium color that I use today, and they have some type of translucent color, but it's like it got more like a highlight to it. I forgot they call it translucent something. I'll link it down if anybody would like to try it or whatever. I don't try most things that's like frosty looking or really white and may leave behind like a hint of highlight or something, but they have that. Those are the 2 powders that I can say, if you're trying to really like set your makeup in drugstore brand, they are good powders. When it comes down to a contour powder, now Black Radiance to me is hands down the best. You might could get like a different concealer, but if you want like the one powder, like Black Radiance have a contour kit. You can have the liquid or cream formula. It's going to be cream because it's in a palette. So it's going to be cream. It comes with the concealer. It comes with the under eye concealer, the contour that's cream, and it comes with a highlight. Usually the highlight, it's kind of based off, it's more based off what skin tone they think would look nice with a more golden. They have one for, I think it's fair to medium or light to medium. I get the one that's medium to dark, and then I think you have one that's dark to darkest or something. I'm not sure the third one, but I know for sure I had both of the light to medium, and the medium to dark, because the people makeup that I do. So I do have to go and look for the dark to darkest, the dark, however they say it. I'm not sure, but I know you guys probably seen it in the makeup aisle. I love them palettes. And the most love you get from them is that they are one-stop shop, because they hold all three in both. You got your cream highlight, your cream concealer, and your cream contour, and then you got your powder highlight, your powder concealer, and your powder contour. And when you get both the same color, medium to dark in this one, like they go together hand in hand. I know back in the day, F used to have something called Turks and Caicos that everybody loved. It was never dark enough for me. I never liked it. I don't know how it is now. So if that's something that you guys want to try too, you feel free to, you know, expand your horizons. But for me, Black Radiance is the plug. The gag is Black Radiance. That concealer, that powder that's in there. I don't really like the concealer. I use that more so like for my eyes to what you call that, to give it a base for a shadow, or even sometimes for my eyebrows. But when it come down to that concealer shade to highlight under the eye, child, use a brush. Use a brush that is for setting concealers. When you use that, like I always use the Real Techniques brush, and I'm gonna give y'all a good brush haul too. Not a haul, but what brushes are good for what. I'm gonna give y'all that, because I don't got no new brushes, so I can't give you a haul. But I could definitely tell you some brushes that I use that are affordable and they get the job done. So my Real Technique concealer and cream setting brush, baby, you put that, you use that, you dip it in there, and you set it all in your eye, and then like press it in or brush it out. That's highlight under your eye highlight. It'll give you the business. Like when I say you'll be walking around like, ooh, did I just do this? You will be totally like shocked how nice that powder is inside of that kit. Those kits are A1. I love them. I don't leave home without them. I treat them like Visa. When I'm doing people makeup, when I'm doing my makeup, nope, they got to come on down, because they're amazing. Even when I use high-end makeup, I still use that contour kit. It ain't no contour kit that I've used yet to me that makes me want to say I'm gonna put that one down. Nope, not one. Those are the only two that I really can think of. The Turks and Caicos by e.l.f. But like I said, I don't use that. I didn't like it on me. And the Black Radiance one, that's my A1 one. Now, this is the most hardest thing to me to find. Setting spray wise, I think Morphe has the best setting spray. In the black can, the original. I haven't used the matte one yet, so I can't tell you guys. That's one thing that I'm going to put on my list. I'm about the matte spray. I'm about the Juvia Stick Foundation. I'm going to go into a different direction to see makeup. Like I said, makeup make you want to try different things, you know. Expand your horizons. One other drugstore setting spray, I think L'Oreal Infallible is good. I do. It's in a black bottle that I can remember. My tier of drugstore spray will be Morphe. And then once you get down to after Morphe, you can do L'Oreal Infallible. I think those two are definitely the best. I think that's the only thing really that the drugstore and these companies have to do a better job of making is setting sprays. I know they have a lot of different ones, but it don't set like that. It really doesn't. Like, NYX, I think they still got the same little black bottle that they been had. People are rave about it still. I never really cared for it. It was okay. But I'm definitely a Morphe. L'Oreal Infallible type of girl. And I got some drugstore, not drugstore, when I make my video, outside of drugstore, like the Sephora's, the Macy's, different things like that that you can pick up, certain things, the Nordstrom's. Baby, it's some sprays out here that will get you really right. And my thing is, I like to do a mixture. Like, you can always mix drugstore and high-end. Everything doesn't have to be high-end, and everything doesn't have to be drugstore. That's another lesson to be taught and learned, you know, a little tutorial. But I just wanted to give you guys a series of drugstore things, because I know how I feel to first go into makeup and know how I feel to either not have the coin or have the coin and be like, I don't know what to do with this. So why would I pay this much for it? But let me tell you, you will know what to do with it soon, and you will understand how it's used. Me, I love me some drugstore makeup. Series will be eyes. I think eyes are definitely what you usually go to next, or if not first. When I do my makeup, usually I start with my eyes, my brows, my eyes, and then I go into my foundation. But people do it differently. I just feel like it helps me make less mistakes. I don't have to worry about all that fallout. I get everything done. Boom. But yes, that is my top drugstore skincare, my primers, my moisturizers, my cleansers, my concealers, my setting sprays and setting powders. I hope you guys learned a lot. I will make sure that I link different things in the description. Again, I'm gonna try to get you guys the eyes video this Wednesday, because I want you guys to be able to get the lips video next Monday, so that you will have the 3-part series of drugstore makeup and things, so that you can start buying it and playing with it yourself. You may already have some, but you don't know what to do with it or what steps or order. So I just want to make sure I have that for you guys. I just want to say again, thank you so much for coming back to Latoya's World and giving me a chance to, you know, assist you with learning more about makeup. You know, I love all things makeup. Thank you so much for subscribing, for sharing, for commenting. Like I said before, please leave a comment down below. Make some suggestions. If you want me to try some drugstore products and, you know, give you a verdict on how good they are, what they do, or if I've already tried some, I can, you know, answer questions, letting you know how I felt about it, what did it do, because I've had a lot of drugstore things that I've used. So yeah, I'm ready, and I'll just want to hear more from you guys. And like I said, like, share, subscribe. Send more people my way to subscribe and share, comment, and just tune in to me giving you more information on makeup, on fashion, on sales, on hauls. I may have a haul coming up soon, guys. So I just want to make sure you know and you understand more and more about makeup, because I'm still learning more things. Like, when I look up, I'll be like, what? You could do that? That could be done? Like, okay, bet. Let me try to see. Do it work for me, you know? So, thank you guys again. As always, stay safe, stay blessed, stay true to you, and deuces.